Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I really do appreciate that you're here joining me. Today, we're going to be doing your mid-April reading. So we'll be taking a look at the overall energies in your general life. This is a general reading. So if the message it does not resonate with you, you might want to check out your rising moon or Venus sign because there might be a message there for you. But we'll begin by taking a look at the overall energy, and then we'll move to the tarot to find some more details about any obstacles or advice that Spirit has for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I did pull these to save time on shuffling, but I haven't taken a look at them. Okay, so your animal spirit, the center of your reading, is the fire ant energy. So with the fire ant energy, it's kind of like there's never just one fire ant, right? Like you're in a big group, and that could be, like at work, a group of friends, a family, group, some type of group or community that you're in. And, with the fire energy, sometimes there's like, gossip or drama going on kind of behind the scenes. But this is the energy of trying to stay out of the conflict or the drama or the gossip, whatever's going on. With the fire energy, sometimes, if you kind of like stay in the mix of that, what can happen is that, you kind of get stung, right? Or you could sting somebody else. It's that energy of just trying to be authentic to yourself and not getting caught up in, it's kind of like the office gossip, trying not to get caught up in that, or something going on in your neighborhood or whatever it is, or within your family. Like just trying to listen to, if it's something where people are really upset and you're trying to be a good friend, like listening to them, but then not, and being compassionate, but not, spreading the gossip, like not getting caught up in it, I guess is the best way to say it. So let's see what else we have here. Oh, ears wide open. So this goes along with this really well. Ears wide open means that you're being called to listen intently to the people in your community or a certain person. Like really listening to the things that aren't being said. Let's put it that way. Because, sometimes when we're upset, what we can do is we can be kind of like talking about some of the issues, right? But there's really an underlying fear or worry, that's anxiety that somebody might have. So if you're like listening, if a friend is talking to you about this situation, a coworker, a family member, something like that, that what you're doing is listening intently to what's also not being said and being really compassionate to that. And sometimes when you have the ears wide open, it's because when you listen intently, you're also going to learn something deep about yourself or get some kind of message or intuitive, feeling about something else that's meant for you. So you might be listening to somebody else about their situation, and you may be part of the situation, but you're kind of like listening to somebody else that may be going through this situation. Maybe you're on the periphery of it. But when you're listening, there's also some type of a message there for you. Really interesting. Okay, conflict and defeat. So this is the Five of Swords energy. This is an energy that there is some type of conflict going on. And I'm not sure that you're actually part of the conflict, but you're definitely being affected by this conflict. So once again, it could be, something going on at work, like something, big, maybe, a change of positions within the, the work setting, or a new, employee, or a new boss, or a new project, promotion, something. or within your family. You know, there's some type of situation that has come up that, you know, the family, all, you know, everybody in the family might have different viewpoints on, or there's like two camps, you know, and you may actually be feeling like you're kind of caught in the middle, kind of an interesting feeling. I really do get the sense that you're not causing the conflict. I think you're being affected by this conflict, either directly or indirectly. Okay, so let's see, appreciation. So when this card comes out, I really feel like it's a strong message from Spirit that one of the ways to overcome this conflict or drama, whatever's going on, is to just love the situation. Just put as much love and gratitude as you can into the situation. Whenever I'm feeling like a little bit lost about how to maneuver something, I think this is weighing heavy on your heart. Like you feel like maybe you need to fix something, but I'm not sure you can actually fix it. I think your job is maybe to really listen to somebody else about this situation, and then trying to help them perhaps appreciate the other perspectives, or appreciate the situation, the lessons that they'll learn from this. You know, for instance, say somebody, a close friend or family member has lost their job, and, you know, this is causing a lot of conflict in their financial life or their financial stability or something like that. You know, kind of like talking about the good things about this. Well, this gives you an opportunity to find a job that you really love, or, you know, to move to a new location or whatever. Like it's looking at this situation and understanding how it may be opening doors that are more in line to either your path or the path of somebody that you're involved with. Community. Yeah, so this is definitely something in your community. You are involved in this in some way. And, you know, the message is like really within all of these cards. So it could be that this is a situation that is really like weighing on your heart. And even if you're not, once again, even if you're not part of the conflict, I kind of feel like you're caught in the middle. That's the sense that I get. And you're trying to figure out, like, how do I get through this without getting stung, right? Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go to the tarot. I'm going to look at your past and present energies, any obstacles that you'll have in this month, and then advice from Spirit, and then the final outcome. So let's see if we can get some more clarity about this situation. Yeah, we have the, oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the World card on the bottom. So this definitely could have something to do with money. So we have the Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is, you know, a really grounded, generous, financially stable kind of energy. Sometimes it can be a male energy, but it doesn't have to be. But this is the end of a cycle. Like, looking at the end, and kind of in this deck, I love the way that she's kind of like walking away. And so you may be walking away from some job, a career that was financially stable, you know, and this could be, you know, a boss. And this walking away, this end of this cycle or whatever, could be causing some drama in your life. Really interesting. And we're going to clarify all of these. But that's an interesting, they're asking me to, you know, there's some sense of stepping into a new world. And, you know, here's the difference, is that this is the King of Pentacles. This is like somebody, like a boss or an employer. You know, it could be a corporation. It's not the Emperor energy, but it's somebody that's really grounded. It could be a father figure or a parental figure, somebody that holds the money, like your financial stability. And, you know, there could have been an ending because the Ten of Swords is an ending, kind of an ending. But here you are kind of like stepping into your own power, like going out into the world and trying to be independently financially secure. Really interesting. Really interesting. So, you know, it could be that, say, you are trying to walk away from a job or a career or something, and this is causing conflict in other areas of your life, or conflict in the, you know, where you were working, something like that. Eight of Swords. So, you know, you walked away from something, but right now you're kind of like feeling doubtful, like, did I make the right decision? You know, we all do that. We all do that. We go through those moments. So your obstacle is that you're not healing from the situation. There could be something that maybe you still need to, you know, look back at from this situation and heal. Or it could be another situation that still needs to be healed before you can move on. Right? And so your advice is that you're going to have to make a decision. What is it that you're going to do? You're choosing your path. You're choosing, you know, this is a conflict even in work or family or friends, like choosing a side, kind of like seeing the clarity of how you feel about this situation, right? And your outcome is, oh, nice, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, this is so lovely because, you know, oh, and look at what's on the bottom, the Two of Cups. Yeah, finding a partner, you know, and the Two of Cups can stand for love, like a love relationship, but it can also stand for a partner that you work with. Like if this is, you know, this is to me kind of resonating more as a financial career, you know, lifestyle kind of reading. And this is finding somebody on your path that you can work with really well. So I'm kind of wondering if you didn't have some type of a partner or a financial backer, or, you know, somebody that you thought you could work with, but there was just a lot of pain and conflict, right? And, you know, that's why you have this. There's conflict and defeat. You may have said, you know, the two of you or this person may have cut you out, right? But there was some kind of ending. Ten of Swords is an ending, and it's a painful ending. It's not, you know, it's not an easy ending. Something ended. Whether you wanted to end it or somebody else ended it, it doesn't matter really, because it just ended. And because of that, you know, you've been feeling kind of, you know, defeated, like, oh, what am I going to do now? And you may have been kind of festering with this fire ant energy, festering over the conflict that happened. You know, like, why did this happen? And, you know, with this ears wide open, it's kind of like, I think you're going to have a conversation with somebody that's going to kind of like, when you intently listen, right? Even if they're talking about something totally different, like you're going to have some kind of epiphany. You're going to be appreciative of the fact that this has ended, because look, you are actually stepping into your own energy of finances. And with the Two of Cups underneath, you're going to find somebody along this journey that really does, you know, kind of back you. Oh my gosh, look at what's underneath that. The King of Wands in reverse. So you're going to find somebody that you can really work with, and it's not the King of Wands. So if you're kind of wondering, oh, am I, you know, are we going to partner up? No, you're going to find somebody that brings you new inspiration and a more balanced type of partnership. You're turning the wheel. Wheel of Fortune, good blessings, abundance, joy, happiness. You have so much coming your way. You've manifested this. The underneath of this is just so powerful, because whatever has gone down in the past, you're going to find your justice in all of this. And in the end, you are going to be able to take care of yourself. You're not going to need somebody to kind of like financially back you, or whatever that means to you. You know, that King of Pentacles energy. You're going to be able to do it on your own. And somewhere along this way, you know, that Two of Cups can even be talking about like realizing just how strong you are and loving yourself for your talents and your gifts and stepping into that energy. And remember, the advice is like choosing, making a choice. I think you're choosing you, you know, like I don't think, I really get the sense that you don't have a choice. You may, but I think this is kind of like you getting clear in your head about the way you're going to move forward. So let's clarify these. These are really interesting cards, a really nice story. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords first. What do we have here, Spirit? Okay, they just pointed out to me that you have a community of people that want to help you on this journey. And it could be in the 3D world, but it could also be because they're really iterating, you know, like the birds. Like it could be, deceased family members, you know, somebody that's passed that's actually helping you on this journey, or, you know, spirit guides, angels. So make sure that you're actually talking to them and listening intently to any intuitive messages that you're getting, or your dreams. They're trying to help you along this path. Okay, so now let's go ahead and clarify this King of Pentacles and Ten of Swords, Hierophant. Look at that. Yeah, lots of wisdom that you're getting in the, oh my goodness. Very nice. Okay, you are, look at what you have here. You have the Hierophant and the transformation. The Hierophant, especially with this King of Swords energy, I think for some of you, this is like transforming. This is the transformation card. You know, something coming to an end. You have the Ten of Swords, something coming to an end and transforming, you know, like a belief system or a family value system, because you have the King of Pentacles, and a lot of times it doesn't have to be, but a lot of times it's kind of more of a masculine energy, somebody that holds the purse strings, and you're transforming your beliefs about that. It could even be for some of you somebody that you're married to that maybe has more control of the money within your relationship, or, you know, a long-term commitment, something like that. Like you have felt somehow kind of like attached to them because they had more money than you, kind of. And so there may not be as much balance in your relationship, because, or you may feel like there's not as much balance. And this conflict and defeat could be that, you know, you've been feeling like you don't have enough, but your financial stability feels a little bit shaky, right? Because, or this is what was in your past, and it brought you a lot of anxiety and burdens that you were carrying, and you're dropping those burdens. You're transforming this belief system. I believe for some of you, it's a belief system that you can't take care of yourself, that you have to rely on, you know, others, whether that's parents or a partner or a business partner, love relationship. Like, it's kind of like a transformation of that belief system that you could not take care of yourself, and you're trying to end that, right? But you're kind of doubting yourself. Can I actually really do this? You may be trying to start, you know, your own business or go your own way financially. Okay, I'm not saying you're necessarily cutting out everybody in your life, but some of you may be, but you're definitely trying to build your own independence, kind of like cutting the apron strings. That's what I'm getting. Okay, Yeah, so here's the Page of Cups. This can be kind of like a little apology or some kind of offer. Nine of Pentacles, nice. The Single Lady card, Strength. Oh my gosh. Yes. One more they say. Oh my goodness, the Sun. Eight of Wands, taking action. Really nice. Taking action to get in control of your own life. There's so much good here. So the Page of Cups, this could be an apology from someone, or this could just be some kind of like little gift from the universe, or, you know, someone kind of like telling you you've got this, right? Because you have this self-doubt card, but you're doubting that you can, you know, build your own pentacles. This is the Single Lady card, right? And gender doesn't matter, but, you know, just that energy of being, you know, financially stable, looking good, kind of like, you know, doing my own thing and doing it well, right? I'm bringing in the pentacles. Look at you. Strength to do this on your own. And then Sun, the Sun card, you know, true abundance and joy in what it is that you're working on. Really nice energy. And what you're doing is you're doubting yourself, right? But what Spirit wants you to know is don't doubt yourself, because you have all of this energy underneath you. You know, the Page of Cups, they're telling me, is you loving yourself. Loving yourself and understanding that you do have this strength to build the life that you really want and to have the happiness that you really want. Really nice energy. Super nice. So let's look at your obstacle. You have the Four of Swords here. So let's see what we have here. What can you tell us about the Four of Swords? Oh my goodness. Really nice. Oh, nice. A Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so one thing you need to know is that this is taking a little bit longer than you thought it was going to. And that could be part of your Eight of Swords energy, doubting that it's really going to happen because it's just taking a long time. And you've been through a lot, okay? You have been through a lot. But what they want you to know is, you know, you're doubting that you can move forward because you have, you know, the Wheel of Fortune. You're doubting. Your obstacle is this doubt that things are going to turn around, that you really do have options. I think for some of you, you feel like you don't have a lot of options. Like maybe you have only two options to choose from. But what Spirit wants you to know is, no, you do have more than one option. And, you know, this is kind of an energy of fear, like holding on to something. And this is part of your obstacle. You're holding on to maybe a belief system that you can't do this, or the fears that you can't do this. But what they're saying is it's time to celebrate you. Time to celebrate your gifts and your talents, because you are so gifted and the universe really needs your gifts and talents. It's time to celebrate you. It's time to go ahead and allow the wheel to turn. And it's scary, Sagittarius, because you are stepping into something new. And when we step into something new, it is scary, but appreciate what you've learned so far on your journey. And you're taking those great lessons and that wisdom into the future, into this new thing. So let's look at the Two of Swords. You have the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords. This is so nice. King of Swords. You are just stepping into, you know, your kind of like power, understanding of what it is that, oh my goodness. Okay, for those of you that really kind of had a tower moment in the past, you're overcoming it. Really nice. You're getting the wisdom that you need in order for you to move on, because you have the Six of Swords. You're choosing what you're choosing. Okay? You're choosing what you're really choosing here is to move on. Right? That you have the inspiration to start this new journey and you are going to go for it. And here's the Knight of Swords. This is like you getting on your horse, holding the reins of the horse really tight and just going forward. Like once you choose to do you, and you choose it with all of your might, right? You're going to charge forward so quickly, and abundance and happiness are going to come your way. Wow, that's your choice. So this is your advice. Choose you. Choose this, this venture forward. Don't doubt yourself. Put the fears down. It's all going to work out in the past. And some of you may feel like you are having to leave people or situations or something behind. But what Spirit is saying is that even if you have to leave those things or people behind temporarily, it's going to work out for you. And in the end, sometimes we do have to leave people or things behind so that we can bring better in. Okay, so we're going to clarify. We have the Devil, the Tower in the reverse, 8 of Swords, and the King of Swords. And you have the Chariot. On the bottom, this is the victory card, moving forward and having victory. Really nice. Oh, the Star card, true healing, 4 cups. Kind of like not knowing exactly what to do, but you're going to get some information or knowledge that helps you to make this choice and end this cycle. Really nice, really nice. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I think for some of you, you have been attached to trying to get over this tower, if that makes sense. Like you've been kind of attached in how to maybe get over this tower moment. So you've been kind of like stuck there, right? But, and it's brought you a lot of self-doubt. You have the self-doubt again. Self-doubt about the attachment is actually being attached to the fear that you can't get over this, whatever happened in the past. Okay, but this is what Spirit is saying. And look at this. This is almost kind of like your divine feminine and masculine coming into balance. You're getting the clarity about how to be financially independent. And I think that that's the crux of what you want is to be financially independent so that you can live the life that you want to live. You want some dream to come true for you. And I think it does for a lot of you have something to do with your financial stability. Okay, so I am going to pull, these are the Twin Flame Oracle cards, but I'm not saying this is a twin flame reading, is really not reading that way, but sometimes this can give me a good indication about the energies of the people around you or sometimes you. So let's just take a look at what we have here. No, the answer to your question is no. So I think for some of you, it's kind of like, am I choosing the right path or something like that? And I think the no is really just saying no to your self-doubt, right? It's kind of like saying, no, stop. Like you're stopping yourself from doubting yourself. Enough is enough. That's how I feel. Like with this card, I feel like it's really reading enough is enough. Like put the fears to the side. Get on your horse, right? Get clear about the direction you're going forward. Get on the horse, pull in the reins, put up your sword, and go for it. Like, your question might be, do I stop? No, you go forward. You go forward. Loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. And I really do feel like that Queen of Pentacles energy that we have in the outcome is you, by going this route, taking this path, what you are doing is stepping into your true identity. Like, I feel like whatever this project, business, career path, lifestyle choice that you're trying to make, what's going to happen is that when you step onto that path, you're going to really and truly find yourself. I think that this King of Pentacles energy that you have in the past didn't allow you to step into your true identity because you were always concerned about losing that financial backing. And because of that, you weren't living your true authentic self. You were trying to appease the King of Pentacles. Well, that's very rational, right? But at some point, your soul was calling out to you that, hey, we need to do something for you, right? And so you may have to leave this King of Pentacles energy, whether that's a love relationship or whatever, that energy is. Split energy, options, unfocused, multitasking. Decide what you really want. Decide what you want. Get on that horse. Go forward. And I think you kind of know what it is that you want. This is really indicating, that you're still kind of in that self-doubt. But as soon as you choose you, Sagittarius, as soon as you get on that horse and you say, I'm going after what I want, all of the energy shifts and the universe comes in to help you along this path. Really interesting. And once again, they're calling to let you know that you do have a lot of people and guides, angels, past loves, like people that have passed over, that are helping you on this path. You are not doing this alone. You may feel sometimes like you're alone, but you're really not alone. You're never alone. Okay, so this is your card. And it says sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay, I'm not reading this as a love reading. For some of you, it might be. But remember, they're telling me to come back to this. Remember when we were looking at this and I said, well, this is like your divine feminine and masculine, because this is the king and the queen. And gender doesn't really matter because we all have divine masculine and feminine within us. But I think that this journey is helping you to bring together your masculine and feminine energies within yourself. And by doing that, you're going to find your true identity. I have a feeling that for some of you, the King of Pentacles from the past may have had you kind of playing more of a feminine role in that relationship. And once again, gender doesn't matter. It's just the energy. So the King of Pentacles is a masculine energy, and I think you may have been playing a very feminine role in that relationship. And once again, the gender doesn't matter, the energy. Okay, but I think it's kind of interesting that this King of Swords is actually a feminine image in the King of Swords energy. And I think that is exactly what you're going to become. It's like the feminine and the masculine all in one entity. And you're going to have the clarity about who you are. So once again, I don't think it's about a romantic relationship. It's more about the union of your divine feminine and masculine within yourself and really finding who you really are. Really interesting. I think that this is, you are kind of like stepping into a much higher spiritual understanding of who you are and your role that you play in your community. And this could be, globally, like doing something global even. Wow, that was, okay, so you have the Star card. Really nice energy because at some point, did we have the star here? We had the star underneath. So the Star card is you understanding your light and what it is that you're bringing to the universe. So let's see what we have here. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. That kind of comes back to this fire ant energy, right? Like don't get involved in all of that conflict. Just let them be, right? Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are a true shining star. And I really do feel that that is what you're going to find on this journey. Like, you're going to come into alignment and balance with your true identity. And when you do that, it's like the explosion of love between the feminine and masculine within yourself. And when you have that explosion of love, you're going to truly shine as the star as you are. The King of Pentacles in the past didn't allow your true light to shine. They were holding back, and your fear of perhaps financial stability or whatever that means for you was holding you back. By going on this journey and kind of like going out there on your own and doing something, a creative project, or starting a new business, or taking a new career path, or just stepping into a new type of lifestyle, is going to bring in this true identity. It's going to help you find you. Oh, this is so lovely. Such a lovely energy. And Sagittarius, I mean, I wish you a lot of love and light on this journey, because it really is going to help you find who you truly are. You're going to appreciate, right? You're going to appreciate this journey. It may not be easy, but remember, you have a lot of guides and people on your path that will help you. Just keep your ears wide open, right? Listening very intently to everything that is coming your way. Well, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, I would really appreciate if you would like, share, or subscribe. It helps to build my channel and get my message of light and love out there. And I am going to wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.